What's going on, hockey fans? Peter from YHH here. Another very special mini-pod live from Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. We have Des Moines Buccaneer and former Gentry Academy star Ryland Rooney, who just finished up his first USHL game. Congrats.
Yep. Yeah, thank you.
How was it? I saw you during warm-ups. You looked a little nervous during warm-ups. You kept your eyes on the ice, but once you got that first shift in, how did it feel?
Yeah, no, it was good. Obviously, the pace is a lot faster and all the guys are stronger, but yeah, I thought I adapted to it pretty well.
I thought you did too. Your first couple of shifts, I didn't see the whole game, but your first couple of shifts, you look like you were totally comfortable controlling what you could control, which was your hustle and your pace on the ice. Is that a fair assessment of your game?
Yeah, no, for sure, yeah.
All right, we won't talk all USHL today. We're going to go back to the beginning, your early hockey roots. I've got my little outline here. We'll follow the outline. You grew up in the White Bear Lake youth system. The tradition of playing for White Bear Lake, what did it mean to you? It's such a storied program. There's so many guys that you could pick and choose to look up to. I mean, the names just roll off: Butters and Bonin and Paranto, and I hope I said Paranto right. But what was it like growing up in the White Bear Lake system?
Yeah, no, for sure. Obviously, it's a good spot, and there is a lot of history that goes behind it. And a big thing was my dad played there in high school, which was a big part of it, from going to Blaine to White Bear, which was good. So.
Yeah,
a lot of history.
Dad, who's currently waiting to take you to dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the fact that he's here. He's a hockey nut,
oh,
man.
Yeah.
And you played with the 2009 Minnesota Blades, which was this super stacked AAA program in the offseason. Guys like Caden Zasada and Gunnar Conboy. Caden's off in the WHL now.
Yep.
Gunnar is with Green Bay, but he's injured right now.
He is, yeah. So he broke his ankle at USA. So.
That's such a bummer. Dude.
Yeah, for
Bummed
sure.
out I don't get to see him.
Yeah.
But playing with the Blades and that type of talent, I always felt like you were a little bit lost in the shuffle, because you could watch warm-ups and you'd immediately notice Caden Zasada because he was throwing 100-mile-an-hour shots at the net, and you notice Gunnar because he was so big. But I felt like your game was a little more subtle. Could you describe your game for the audience?
Yeah, no, for sure. I'd say my game is obviously upgraded a little bit from the Blades, but
and you grew a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I would just say I like to describe my game as a power forward that not only makes the players around him better, but can also put the puck in the net and make plays all around the ice. So,
yeah. And I wanted to bring up the Blades because I saw a picture on your dad's Instagram of you two after a tournament in Pittsburgh in 2021.
Yeah. I do remember that, yeah.
What tournament was that?
I'm not even sure what the name is, but we went there 2 years in a row, and we won it both times, which was a good time. So
it's safe to say that you have a pretty lengthy hockey tradition here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You get butterflies when the plane lands, like, okay, I'm in my spot. Now I can go to work.
Yeah, exactly.
You were tendered by Des Moines. So for those who don't know, the USHL has 2 drafts, Phase 1 and Phase 2, based on birth years, but you were tendered, which means Des Moines came out and got you. Can you tell me a little bit about that process? Did they call you, text you, send you an email, page you, send out the bat signal?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, obviously it was a little through my advisor, and then I ended up going down there for about a week, and then just all the guys were good and practices were good. The coaches loved me, so yeah, I mean, it's a good spot, and I'm glad I chose it.
Was Des Moines the only program that reached out to you trying to tender you?
I mean, there was a couple, but I think Des Moines was the one that sticked out the most, so.
For sure. They have a bunch of Minnesota guys, too.
They do, yeah.
Did that play a role in you deciding on Des Moines?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit, obviously, because it's nice to have people you know around you, like Harper Searles. Like, we're really close with them, and that's where I billeted when I came down for a week, and he's a really good leader, and look up to him. So
yeah, Harper Searles wearing the A this season for the Buccaneers.
He is, yeah.
2 seasons at Gentry Academy, you had 22 points as a freshman, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah.
And then you rocket 69 points in your second season with Gentry. What happened between freshman year and sophomore year?
Yeah, no, for sure. I'd say my off season, I took it really seriously and just was in the weight room and skating a lot, but also a lot of opportunity my sophomore year, which was good. I mean, we didn't have the best team, but a lot of opportunity. I mean, people like bash on Gentry's schedule, which obviously some games are bad, some games are
guilty.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's still hard to put up points anywhere you go. So
for sure, and I think that there was an element when you were at Gentry of people. I don't know how true this is now, but there was certainly a set of people in Minnesota that were like, "We're not playing Gentry," based out of some sort of principle where they decided Gentry just wasn't going to be on their schedule.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a bunch of teams like that. So
what was it like playing with your brother?
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Obviously, it's good. Play with your brother and not only play with him but on a line with him some nights, which was really fun. I mean, it's not a thing everyone gets to do. So
where's he playing this year?
He's at Johnstown in the Knoll.
Johnstown.
Oh yeah, he's actually here in Pennsylvania. So
all right. Do you rub it in his face ever that you're in the USHL?
No, not at all.
I would expect nothing less from your island. You did a little bit of before and after with Long Island last year.
yeah.
What was that experience like? What led you to Long Island? It's a rare thing for a youth player to do before and after. We're used to high schoolers doing it, but not youth players. What was that like for you?
No, for sure. Obviously, so once again, through my advisor, he knows Vinny Smith really well. I don't know if you know him or not. But
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy, and all the coaches were good. Joey Gahuli was our 15s coach that year. So, yeah, it was a great time. Really good build situation. It's a good spot. I mean, Long Island, New York, it's really fun. Yeah. Good state. Went to New York City a couple times, which was fun. But, yeah, I mean, it's a really good spot, and I'm really glad I went out there.
The Gulls seem to have built a little bit of a Minnesota pipeline. Now, I don't know if it exists anymore because there was some personnel shuffling during the offseason, but did you feel almost right at home with Long Island? Because I believe Boomer DeMars was on that team.
And Sam Perry, so we played online, which was really fun. So
the Dellwood Mafia out in Long Island.
Yeah, exactly.
USA Hockey Nationals, you exploded. I think you were 1 or 2 in total scoring for the 15-only Nationals. At that point, did you start to think to yourself, okay, my game could take me beyond Gentry Academy at this point? Because you're going up against guys that are considered the best in the country at that age group.
Yeah, no, for sure. Obviously, it was still a hard decision leaving Gentry because it's a big step to the USHL, but yeah, no, I mean, the Nationals performance was really good. I thought it was really good for my game and also to just build confidence because confidence is a really big part of everyone's game. So, yeah, I mean, it was still a hard decision for sure.
Yeah, confidence is huge. And taking the step from high school to the USHL, has your confidence, what was your, I guess this is a better way to phrase this, what was your welcome to the USHL moment? Did it come in practice when somebody knocked you over? Did it come during today's first game? Did you have a moment like that?
I wouldn't say I had a moment like that too much, but just like obviously the pace. I think that's the biggest part of it, and just like, I mean, like the rink today, it's packed. Like it's insane how much people are at the games, and I mean it's a really good spot. So
I think that's a really good point because the game, as you get older, it doesn't really change much. It's still about moving the puck. It's still about finding space. It's still about shooting. It's just everything has to go so much faster.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
So when you make your pretty little saucer passes, those got to get off the stick a little faster.
Oh yeah, no stick handling in between. Just get it and give it.
Tell me a little bit about playing with Team USA. How much fun was that? Four Nations action.
Of course, yeah, it was a great experience. I mean, it was supposed to be in Germany, which it ended up being at USA in Plymouth, which was still really fun because
it's a little different than Germany.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it was nice though because all the fans were there. I mean, little kids I look up to, and like we're in the stands and kids are asking for autographs. So I mean, it was a really good time. So. Just bummed we couldn't win it. So
how many autographs did you sign out there?
Not too many. I think like 2 or 3.
That's not nearly enough, Ryland. Maybe some Buccaneers fans will want your autograph.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, we'll see.
You ended up committing to Wisconsin, verbal commitment. We'll say verbal commitment because you haven't signed your NLI, obviously. What was it about Wisconsin in the end? I'm assuming you had several suitors that were looking for your services at the college level.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, Wisconsin, obviously, it's a good spot. It's looked very highly upon, and I mean, the campus, when I got onto it, I just knew it was the right spot for me. I mean, the rink and the facilities are all unreal, but also the coaching staff was, I mean, they were reaching out every week and bringing me in like I was one of their own, and all the guys were good when I was there, so yeah.
The atmosphere of a Big Ten school like a Wisconsin or a Penn State, it just has something that, I mean, no offense to the NCHC or the CCHA, but the fact that if you have an off weekend on the hockey team, you can go to Camp Randall and do jump around and watch Wisconsin play the University of Minnesota for the Axe. I mean, it's unreal. Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a really good spot. So when I was on the visit, we went to Wisconsin's football field. We went through Camp Randall, and I just looked around. It's like insane how big those football stadiums are.
Did they play jump around for you at all?
They didn't, no.
You weren't an important enough recruit to get the full jump around treatment.
I guess.
Now, with the dissolution of the barrier between Canada and the United States, we see a lot more going back and forth across the border, but it feels like based on your family's history in USA hockey, I mean, your dad played 4 years at Minnesota State back when it was Mankato State University. He had over 100 points. He wasn't just a bench rider. Was it important to you to not only play in the USA pipeline, but excel in the USA pipeline, going from the USHL, hopefully to Wisconsin?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I wouldn't say I looked at the WHL too much, but once I tendered, I knew it was the right spot for me, and the USHL was the right league for me. And obviously, my dad played in the USHL, and he was just telling me stuff about it and how he had good times and just a good league. So, yeah, that's why I chose it.
How often, this is a personal question out of my own curiosity, how much of recruiting is the college's coaching staff recruiting you and then other players? Because the level of communication, I'm amazed every time I come to a big event like this where you guys are 16, 17, but you've been playing Tier 1 for so long that you know all these guys. Like, you know the guys in the league. You guys have group chats and Snap group chats. And how much do players recruit other players?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a little bit. Like when I was on my visit, I was with Logan Hensler a lot, which he's a great guy. So, I mean, but yeah, I think it's still more a little bit of the coaches and mostly the head coach, I would say, is really a big part of it, though, for sure.
All right. Are you working on anybody else on your Des Moines Bucks team to go to Wisconsin? You putting the word out there a little bit?
Yeah, not really, not yet. I'll probably get to it here soon, though.
I suppose as a younger guy, maybe it's not your place to recruit anybody else.
Yeah.
According to your USA Hockey personal profile, you mentioned Matthew Tkachuk a couple of times.
Yep.
And I've asked players of a certain age who their favorite player is, and no matter if they're a power forward like you or a tiny defenseman, they all say Matthew Tkachuk is their favorite player.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty, not a bland answer, but a lot of people say it. But, yeah, I mean, I would just say he's my favorite player.
Why is he your favorite player, though?
I think he plays like me. I think I play like him.
Okay.
He plays like me. But, yeah, I mean, obviously he likes to get in those gritty areas, but he also knows how to win and score and do all the things that you need to do. So
why do you think no one says Brady Tkachuk is their favorite Tkachuk?
I'm not sure.
Poor Brady.
Yeah, no. Maybe I got to start giving some more love to him.
Yes, I think you should. Maybe it's because he plays for a Canadian NHL franchise.
Yeah, maybe.
People don't see him nearly enough. As a younger guy coming into Des Moines, how do you view your role on the team? Let's say you were healthy scratch one game, at some point you got to be okay with that because you're one of the low guys on the totem pole. So how do you view your role assimilating to the Des Moines lineup?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, obviously at Gentry I had a lot of opportunity, but I mean, going to the USHL, there's going to be less of that, but I would still say my role is a top 2, top 3 liner that's going to still put the puck in the back of the net on any given night. So,
all right, what about the power play? You think you'll be on the power play at some point?
I am on the power play.
You are on the power play, all right. Well, you're on the power play today.
I was, yeah. I mean, I've been on it for all the preseason games, so hopefully it stays that way.
What's your spot on the power play?
Bumper. I'm bumper right now.
You're on the half wall. So that's where the bumper is, right?
No, bumper's in the middle of the ice.
Yeah, I didn't play juniors. I never got beyond high school. I'm learning something new every day. Actually, I want to ask you about that. The bumper's in the middle.
Yep.
So what is your role as the bumper? Not on the half wall like I tried to tell it.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's kind of just like touching pucks around and opening things up. And then there's usually the guys will go D to the flank, which is the half wall, and then they'll go for you in the middle just for like a quick little 1-2 or a shot like that. So it's more just like opening things up and stuff like that.
Is the goal of the bumper to kind of absorb the opposition? If they play the puck down to you, are you kind of hoping that the other team will collapse into the middle so you can feed it out?
So I can put it back out or obviously get a shot on net or something like that.
So if this were basketball, you would basically be Shaq standing in the middle hoping for the ball so you could kick it out to Kobe for the 3.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. I don't know anything, man. I topped out at playing for a crappy high school program. What are you hoping to improve at this season? Because this year in high school hockey, the athletics in high school are supposed to be secondary to virtually everything else in your life. But now you're in the USHL where it's not a total job yet, but this is essentially your profession for the next 6 months. So where are you hoping to improve?
Yeah, no, for sure. I would just say obviously my whole game could use improvement, but I would say my speed for sure. Just like I said, the pace is a really big change, and I need to grow that part of my game and my feet, and then also becoming a better person and developing over the year.
How do you improve in skating? I think it's a really easy scout speak trope to say, well, he needs to improve his skating. What does that actually mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, obviously it's a lot of on-ice stuff, but it's off-ice too, just like quick feet stuff and like stride work. It's these like little slider things you can kind of just like rotate back and forth. You can put some weight on or something like that, but we've been doing that a lot recently, so.
All right, what can we expect from the Buccaneers as a team this year? Des Moines is one of those, I would call them, a pillar franchise in the USHL. Des Moines always in the mix. Des Moines is always stable. Des Moines is a great flag bearer for the league. What can we expect from the Buccaneers?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think we'll definitely make the playoffs and make the run for the Clark Cup this year. So
make a run for the Clark Cup. Are you going to guarantee that?
Yeah, I'm going to guarantee.
We'll guarantee we're going to make a run for the Clark Cup. All right. That's Ryland Rooney, former Gentry Academy star, White Bear Lake, Dellwood native, and a current Des Moines Buccaneer. Ryland, thanks for giving me some of your time tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.